Time to get your game on! Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into Team Forbidden's YouTube page. It is I, Scott, otherwise known as Soto-sama the Fanatic. Hero update. Last time we updated, they had Destiny Hero Malicious back to 3. Don't know if and when a ban list is going to come out soon and then fix that. But we got a new card. As much as I hate what they did with Battles of Legend, seriously, small rant here. OCG had Dragon Master Magia in Ultra, Secret, Collectors, Quarter Century. They had it in all the rarities. How the hell did we only get it in Quarter? That's bullshit! Sorry, rant over. That being said, we did get one piece of hero support that is actually a little bit more crucial than you might think. So, without any further ado, it's hero time. Let's get into it. Alright, so here we are rocking the Elemental Hero playmat. Alright, so first off, for our Elemental Heroes, we have one copy of Elemental Hero Neos. You only need the one. He's basically a Garnet otherwise, but he's fusion material for all your great fusion plays. Usually you want to do him for, the Infernal Flame Wingman, so that way he's a normal monster and you can do your other stuff from there. Alright, we'll get into the extra deck a little bit later because we're doing a couple of crazy things in the extra deck. Next up, 3 copies of Elemental Hero Stratos. I understand people only run 2. This is one of my favorite cards in the entire game. I'm sorry, I am not running any less than 3. 1 copy of Liquid Soldier and 1 copy of Shadow Mist. You should already run 2 Stratos, 2 Shadow Mist, but honestly, the 1 Shadow Mist is fine. There might come up situations where you want the second one, but 1's fine. You don't need 2. 3 Destiny Hero Malicious, because good God, we have this card at 3. I don't know why, but I'm abusing the hell out of it before it goes back to 2. 1 Denier and 1 Plasma, because you can combo off and you get this thing on the field. Turn 1, a lot of decks can't play. Shuts down big effect monster boards. Boom. Alright, 3 copies of Vision Hero Ferris, the 2 Increase, and the 2 Vion. Same old there. Increase gets you the Vion from the deck. Vion mills a hero, can banish a hero from the deck to get polymerization. So you banish the Shadow Mist or whatever. You send Shadow Mist, get the hero, get any other hero that you need. Poly, banish either the Ferris or the Shadow Mist from the graveyard for Poly, etc., etc. Now, for the new boy. 2 copies of Wing Karibo level 6. Oh boy. This card is a lot more of a game changer for this deck than you think. Arguably, you only need to run 1, but I like having 2, just in case, because Bystials are a thing. So you can always have a second copy that gets sent there, and you can special summon and do other stuff. So, the first thing to note, it's a Fairy Effect Monster level 6. Light. This card is always treated as a favorite or elemental hero. So you can search this with Infernal Flame Wingman, you can search it with Stratos, and it's always treated as a hero, so it's fusion material for Destroyer, Phoenix, Enforcer, and because it's elemental hero, it's fusion material for everything. It's literally fusion material for pretty much everything in your extra deck. Oh, and link material too. So it's a free extender. It can be normal summoned or set and has to be special summoned either from your hand or your graveyard by banishing 1 elemental hero fusion monster or 1 Wing Karibo from your graveyard or your field. Good stuff. And what does this thing do? Well, I'm glad you asked, because you can, if you special summon it, you can only special summon it once per turn that way. And then when an opponent's monster either declares an attack or activates an effect, you can quick effect, tribute this card, destroy that card, and then if you do, you inflict damage to your opponent equal to its original attack. So this boy's an interruption too. He's a free extender and an interruption. What more can you ask? This is so good. If you probably notice, I've taken out the Honest Neos. That's because we have this boy. This boy is just going to be defending us on the field. It's like, hey, go ahead. Activate the effect. Go ahead. Declare an attack. I've got this. I've got Sunrise. You ain't living. If you ain't immune to destruction, you're gone. Oh, and you'll take burn damage too. And 3 copies of Ash Blossom, because Ash Blossom is Ash Blossom. What can be said about Ash Blossom? It probably should have never been printed, but it's also probably a necessary evil. Alright, into the spell cards. 3 copies of Hero Lives. It's 3 copies of Hero Lives. We can have 3 of it. Pay half your life. You'll lose to this in time, but meh. Free summon from deck. 1 Rhoda, 1 Foolish, because Shadow Mist is another Rhoda, and another Hero Search. We're running 2 copies of Polly. This may be a bad call, but having 2 copies of Polly can sometimes really come up, and sometimes it's really nice. 1 Miracle Fusion, because you can search it. I wish I could find room for a second, but it's ultimately not necessary. 3 copies of Fusion Destiny, because this card is broken, and so is DPE. 3 copies of Mass Change, because this helps you dodge stuff. I don't know why people play this at 2. Oh, man, they could search you with the Shadow Mist. No, run 3. This is how you dodge Valor and Imperm. God. And if they don't tribute spells, you dodge this too. What more can you ask for? 1 copy of Called by the Grave. Called by the Grave. What more can be said? You need to make sure that you don't get ashed. I wish this card were at more than 2. Or more than 1, excuse me. But this is the world we live in. 1 Favorite Contact. I wish I could bump this up to more than 1 as well. But considering, unless they're DD crowing it back, if you somehow summon out Infernal Rage for a second time, you can always just search this back from your graveyard too. So, meh. 3 copies of Infinite Permanence, because literal friggin' hand trap. Alright, let's go. Let's go into the extra deck. By the way, that main deck is 45 cards. Because drawing multiple Malicious is an absolute pain in the butt, and we never want to do it. And sometimes even with 45, you still do it anyway. I don't get it. Anyways, into the extra deck. We have 1 copy of Elemental Hero, Flame Wingman, Infernal Rage. This is one of the best hero fusions that they have ever printed. Sets you up for basically everything. We're doing a slight change. We're running 2 copies of Shining Neos Wingman. I've seen a couple of other hero players actually adopt this strategy as well. Basically what it comes down to is Shining Neos Wingman is one of those cards where you can Miracle Fusion and then Miracle Contact into it. So you can Miracle Fusion into it and pop your opponent's board, and they're like, alright, I can just nuke his entire board, he doesn't have anything else. Favorite Contact. Another one. You run 2? Yes. Yes, for that exact reason. Also, this card is just fire. Just absolute fire. 1 copy of Sunrise, because it's Sunrise. 1 copy of Wake Up Your Elemental Hero. It's still a really, really good card. 1 copy of Absolute Zero. I still maintain this is the best generic hero fusion out there. 2 copies of Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. Again, because Bestials are a thing. And you run the 1 Fusion Destiny, and it's just like, oh, there goes the other one. Cool. Let me just summon another one out. Wait, what? Yep. Cool. I run 2 of this too. 2 copies of Darklaw, because he lays down the law. I don't know why some people cut this card down to 1. Doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever, but whatever. 1 Mask. This is how you dodge with Stratos. And then we run 1 each of all 4 of these. It pained me to cut down Cross Crusader, but I'd rather miss the second Cross Crusader than miss an opportunity where Dread Decimator comes up. That's just my opinion. I know Cross Crusader is really, really good. Probably should be running 2 of that, but you need the Infernal Devicer to search the Neo specifically, and you might as well just run all of them. Into the side deck, because we do have a side deck, we have 3 copies of Ghost Sister and Spook Dogwood. You play this card in time, you win. Opponent tries to spell summon. Alright, cool. I gain life points. GG in time for the stupid time rules that they still haven't fixed. 1 Dark Angel. I caved. I cited it. For extra deck stuff, we're running Dystopia, again for time. Any 2 Destiny Heroes, you burn for one of them. Boom! There we go. Destiny Hero, the Master Hero Acid. This can be Acid or Trinity, depending on your preference. I like having some extra back row hate. Not to mention DP reduction. And I just cannot give up the Master Hero Acid and Ab-Zero combo. 1 copy of Baguska as well. This is your answer for Tenpai. You basically make this rank 4 and you sit on it until you're able to OTK them. 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 2 Lightning Storm, because we could, for some reason, only have 2 Lightning Storm, 2 Triple Tactics Talent, and 3 Evenly Matched. So there we go. That's the updated Omni Hero deck profile. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell down below for notifications. Let us know any other Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profiles you guys would like to see from us. And we'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Get your game on, ladies and gentlemen.